Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on, kick it.
Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. It must be 11 in the morning on Saturday
Clear
because you
vision.
tuned in to the Clear Vision
vision.
podcast. I don't know what else you could be doing on a Saturday morning because you probably just not waking up.
Right.
You probably ain't even brushed your teeth yet. You was just so
That's
excited to hear.
foul. That's foul.
It's 11 on Saturday, bro.
Nah, get up, bro. Nah, get up, bro. You gotta brush your teeth, bro.
On Saturdays, bro, I get up. I'll probably get up around about 9, 10.
That's gonna change. That's gonna change with that baby.
Bro, I ain't got up at 9 and 10 in a minute, bro, since I was like in high school.
Dang. But this is the Clear Vision podcast. It's your boy John. I got my boy Trevor, my boy Eli, my boy Brian J on the board.
Yeah.
Man, y'all hear that? They was talking about you can't wake up at 10 or 9 to 10 when you got a baby, man.
Yeah. Kyle wakes up at 8:30 every day.
8:30, he's stuck to that schedule.
When I wake him up, that's when it's beautiful though. I like it though. He makes me.
It ain't too late. It ain't too early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At least he ain't doing no 6:50. It could be worth something crazy.
Hey, for the moms out there, I've been told that if you go to bed, whatever schedule you go to bed on, your baby will mimic that schedule.
Wow.
My mom said it worked for all 4 of her kids, and so we're trying it with baby K. Yeah, bro.
Shout out to baby K.
I'll let y'all know. Hey, I haven't told nobody the baby name. It's been like 8 months. I was like, y'all want to know the name at the baby shower? This is at the baby shower.
Bro.
I was like, yeah. I was like, all right, y'all sure? They're like, yeah. I like, it's Kevin. It was like, Kevin.
Kevin. Wait 8 months for Kevin?
Right. That's
my mom said. She said, I didn't wait 8 months to hear Kevin.
That's why when you said that today, I said,
bro.
Kevin? John, why you keeping the name? Why you keeping the name, bro? Why you keeping the name under wraps?
The wifey asked, bro. So
Then I asked this nigga, I was like, Kevin, I was like, what's the middle name, bro? This nigga gonna say Kunta.
Okay, Kevin Kunta. That's foul, bro.
Oh man. But no. All the listeners out there, we already said who this podcast is for. This is the podcast for the baby fathers fighting for their sons. Even though the baby mama's involved. You know what I'm saying? This is the podcast for the women that are doing their best, without a man in the house. Because he doesn't want to be, Okay. God is good all the time. Just remember that. And this is the podcast for the people that believe God is good. So that should be everybody.
God is great.
So, man, how was y'all's week, man? How was y'all's week?
Beautiful, bro. Happy Mother's Day, first of all. Mother's Day on Sunday.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Facts, man.
I had a great time. I was back in the city, as I said in the last podcast. And my son's birthday was Friday. We celebrated Saturday.
Yes, sir.
So busy. I seen my boys. I went to John's baby shower. Had a little blast there, man. But the best part about my week, y'all probably don't know. My son got he had his christening on Sunday. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's basically like a pre-baptism for a child, because he can't confess with his mouth, so basically being under us, he's basically, his soul is getting saved. And it was like I literally cried. No, I cried, bro. And I didn't think I was gonna cry. I was surprised, but no, like as soon as he started speaking the words and reading the scriptures, and it was a surreal moment, man. And then I started crying and tearing up. And I knew, but a lot of my family, my whole family was there. And they didn't know, but my wife, she surprised everybody and she got baptized. And
that's awesome.
I started crying again, and I already knew that she was going to get baptized. I knew the surprise. Wow. And real tears, and
that's awesome, bro.
It was, and I'm it's touching me right now. They're just talking about it because like going through stuff with people and or just building a relationship, there's so many things that I prayed for.
Right. About it, Elijah.
In my faith, it's always, God has always made it happen. This is all I prayed for my wife. And this is all I prayed for my family. So like when the moment hit and it started, like it it was amazing. I just thank God.
Amen.
It was a beautiful moment. It was the best part. I mean, I felt like I don't know. I felt like I wasn't even on this world, like, alive when it was happening, man. Like I was,
Wow.
my son and
I'm
my
surprised
wife.
you didn't get in that water too.
Man,
That would have been too much.
I've been baptized. I've been
Take me
baptized.
again.
Right. So it was a very emotional Sunday, but it was like the best day ever, man. So
That's
yeah,
amazing.
I feel really blessed, bro. I'm on top of the world. I'm on top
That's
of the world.
amazing.
Good.
That's what's up, bro. Congrats, bro. Real talk.
Thank you, man.
That's amazing, bro. God damn.
Shoot, I'll go next. You know what I'm saying? My last 7 days, my week. You know what I'm saying? I was still quarantined. You know what I'm saying? Because I was still testing for positive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's holding me down. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't do much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm alive. I didn't get to go to John's baby shower. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't there, but he was there.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I wasn't there, but I was there. You know what I'm saying? And that was about it. Talk to me, Trev.
Oh yeah, man. Similar, bro. Just getting through it. Ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm tired, bro. Just tired. Just tired, nigga. But other than that, man, I'm good, baby. Just ready to get rolling with y'all, man. Glad to be chopping it up with y'all for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Yeah, my week was good, bro. It was amazing. I can't complain, bro. Can't complain. We got a lot of love for baby K. We had the baby shower. Wifey is. I can't call her wifey. I don't feel like that's.
Boy, yeah, you can.
Well, Eli and Trevin,
bro.
I called John's wife when I was a senior in high school, bro.
Okay, well, wifey, bro, she 8 months, bro. It's official, like she's 8 months. So y'all know it's getting close, and
yeah.
But man, she looks so good, bro. She looks so good at that baby shower.
Yeah, she did.
She's
stupid.
But I appreciate that.
I'm just joking.
But no, it was fun, bro. It was all the family. I appreciate everybody that came out. Elon, Jocelyn, bro. Me and Carrie took like 7 minutes to change a baby blindfold.
I heard, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They said you did bad, bro.
Yeah, bro, that baby would have been.
They said he had it upside down. I said,
"Oh man, he was
Lord,
baby
K,
I was slamming the baby.
Why was you slamming him?
I don't know what he was. I ain't never seen that technique before, Trev.
He ain't watched no YouTube videos.
Hey, I was in it to win it, bro. I was proud of my boy,
bro.
I love it.
Definitely, that's all that mattered. I knew the baby was fake. I knew it was fake. But like, why would I be changing the diaper in the dark anyway? Right. But anyway,
Eli want to keep that nigga asleep, but yeah.
Eli went with Drea, which is Carrie's sister. Bro, they both changed this baby diaper in like 2 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Took the diaper off, blindfolded.
A couple of seconds, bro. She got 4 kids though, so.
And it was only because Eli was trying to figure out if the diaper was on or off when he took the pants off. But it came off.
Bro. Like
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm like that. I would have went crazy. I'm quick.
No, I'd have got you.
Not with them legs. on them fake babies, bro. No, what's
wrong with my legs, nigga?
What we doing?
My shit's strong as hell.
I squat about
500.
Dead, bro.
Oh my god,
that ain't good enough.
Nah, bro, it was amazing, bro. And yeah, dude, I was so happy, bro. I was happy the entire time.
You couldn't stop smiling, man.
I couldn't, man. I couldn't.
Yeah, it was for sure good to for the few seconds I was in there, and definitely good.
Bro, we got you on video because we videotaped it. And we got you on video walking in, like with your gift. Shout out to BJ, bro. He gave me a fire ass gift. All y'all's gifts that y'all brought was fire. The BJ got he got that what you call it?
The diaper genie.
No, I got the little
that diaper genie.
The bouncer.
Whoa. If you ain't got no diaper genie, get that.
It's magical. You'll be
what?
wishing.
What is
it's like a trash can for diapers that keep the smell in. Like if you don't have it, your house gonna smell like shit.
I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them, bro.
So you need that, bro. If you ain't got that, have folks get that for you. Like,
okay, I'm putting it in right now.
It's close, sure. Diaper genie, bro. I got 2 of them. I got one in the kids' room, and I got
right because you got to be able to, move them around.
Yeah. So y'all pooping. Speaking of kids, man. Speaking of kids,
there we go.
Today's topic, bro, is gonna be it ain't gonna be as intense as last week, but it's definitely going to,
It might.
shake the room a little bit.
Yeah, it might.
For sure.
It's gonna shake the room. We're gonna be talking about corporal punishment, aka whoopings, aka ass whoopings, aka go and get the belt, aka go get the belt for me, aka I bet not
Whoop that
find that
ass
belt
to the
before
white
you
bitch
do.
show.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Eli, did they say that to you too, bro?
Huh? Nah.
Did they say that to you too? The white.
I grew up.
Oh, you didn't get it, Eli. No, go ahead. Y'all missed it. Go ahead. Come on.
No. So, man. So, how do y'all agree, disagree with corporal punishment? I guess tell me about y'all. Did y'all get whooped growing up?
Go ahead.
BJ, did you get whoopings, man?
So,
man.
okay, I'll start.
I do want to hear
no.
BJ talk today, bro.
Yeah, bro. I always
Everybody
talk,
says
Bro,
you be
BJ don't
quiet,
say nothing, bro. He quiet.
bro.
Yeah,
Because
everybody be like,
this
you
is
be
like
quiet.
this is like a Zoom class, bro. I be learning from y'all niggas, bro. For sure
we
not
go.
for sure not last week because we was talking about some stuff and I was, learning. But no, so what I'll say about this, you know what I'm saying? I can probably count on one hand how many times, you know what I'm saying, I got whooped. My family, we definitely move we move by the word of God, you know what I'm saying? And the Bible says, train up a child in the way they should grow, so when they grow old, they will not depart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
for me, I want to ruffle feathers and then just say, I'm just gonna say it, bad kids is bad parents. So I think the reason why I, you know what I'm saying, had less than 5 whoopings in my whole life is because, you know what I'm saying, of how my parents, how they raised all 3 of us. And I was talking to my mom this week. Really all 3 of her kids are set up to have degrees, and we ain't never been arrested, ain't never, got no type of trouble. We just that's what it was, and I can only token that to how we was raised. So the things I did get whoopings for wasn't probably things kids get whoopings for. I was getting whoopings for not cleaning my room, just little stuff like that. But it's not necessarily I was getting a whipping for not cleaning my room. I'm getting a whipping for being disobedient. And to even go on another note, shout out to Mother's Day. I was talking to my mom, and in the Bible it talks about when God promises things in the Bible, and when it's in red, I pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because God is talking.
Right.
And one thing that God promised us, and people really need to really listen to this: obey thy mother and thy father, so you will get long life.
Right.
Simple. Right. It's literally that simple, and that's in red, right?
Right.
So there's to say, as long as you listen and obey your mama and your daddy, you're going to live a very long life. Now, that's not saying you're going to go to heaven or hell, but he's guaranteeing you, if you listen to your mama or your daddy, I'm going to make sure you live a long life. So I'd say for everybody who want to be all hard and disrespect their mama and, all that stuff, bro, you need to think how long do you really want to live, bro?
But that's real. That's real.
I mean,
that's
now to talk about how I'm gonna handle my kids.
Hold on, not yet.
Oh no, ain't getting there yet.
Not yet.
Oh, well, I was about to go.
I want to hear. I want to hear
bro.
everybody's stories, bro, about growing up in
Yeah. I can go next, man. So
Trevo,
I was whooped. Definitely more than BJ. But okay, so this is my opinion on whippings. Because there came a point in life where I didn't need whoopings anymore because I learned less valuable lessons where I became a good child because of discipline. So whoopings played a part in my discipline. My mom didn't whoop me. My mom threatened me with whoopings, but she didn't whoop me. My dad whooped me though. If I did something, and this is young, bro. I'm young. I'm 8, 9, 10. When I got to like 12, 13, 14, I didn't need whoopings anymore. And so early on, when I would mess up, my dad would explain to me why I'm getting a whooping, and he would continue to whoop me. And so I learned my lesson.
Right.
And so I think you don't need a whooping for, every single time you mess up. But in my case, yeah, there were some times where as kids, bro, our brains haven't developed to where we really understand every single thing our parents are telling me or what's telling me. And so a whooping in some cases was needed in order for me to really be ingrained in my brain.
Right.
Like, hey man, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be acting like this. And so, yeah, my childhood, my dad, he raised me hard. He was tough and he used whoopings. My mom, she threatened me. Don't make me call your daddy, nigga. Hey, you want to act tough right now? Okay, we'll see when we get home. She grounded me. She was a little more creative. She didn't really ever put hands on me or anything. But the fact that, okay, this is my opinion.
You had both.
The human, right? I had both, but I feel like humans react or fear. So the fact of fear really helps humans shape and form and understand what not to do and what to do, I feel like. And so sometimes just talking didn't get the job done with my dad. It was that belt, bro. I got in trouble at my auntie's house. I disrespected their house when I was young. Me and my brothers, we were too rowdy. They had to call my dad. And when my dad got off work, I knew he was going to whoop my ass. Why? Because he didn't come in and say nothing. He just hopped in that shower. I heard the shower going. I'm like, oh, shit. It's bad. And so, we come out. He come to my room with the belt on his neck.
It's a sport.
And he sit back. He chop it up with me like, man, I'm not happy with how you acted, brother. And so, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Oh shit.
And you're gonna understand. And so boom, it got to a point where I didn't need whoopings no more. But I feel like there is a point in time for whoopings. That's my opinion though.
Okay. So Eli, bro, what about you, man? Did you get whoopings growing up?
Yes, bro, absolutely, man. Me and my me and all my brothers, man. Like
it's like a news anchor, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Oh my
God. Sure. Yes, for sure, absolutely. My mom, she was a single parent. It was just her, and it was four. I had, four brothers, or three brothers. It was four of us, and so we got all the discipline from one place. It was her. She whooped us. She told us why she was whooping us. We was bad. Like we wasn't bad. We wasn't bad actual kids, but like, we didn't get in trouble at school and this and that, but we broke stuff around the house.
That was kids.
We would throw each other into walls and we was bad, bro. Like we was bad. And so we got whoopings that we deserved. And when I turned, like, I've always thought that, hey man, like we deserved that whooping, bro. Some whoopings I didn't understand, stuff like that, but hey, it is what it is. Like the older I got, the more I understood like what she was doing. She was trying to build a character and discipline within us, because we need that discipline in the real world. Not all of us got the same number of whoopings. We did have, my mom loved to do group whoopings. Like, if we was all acting up at church, we all gonna get if three of us was acting up at church, Terrell, most likely he was acting up too, so he gonna get a whooping too. But Terrell was,
Terrell.
Yeah, Terrell was the kid that didn't get as many whoopings, because my mom also adjusted to our personalities and our understanding. Like it didn't take, all you have to do is threaten Terrell. Terrell didn't like whoopings. The rest of us would, I didn't get any personal whoopings either. I've never really got whooped on my own. You know what I mean? My older brother and my younger brother, those two, they got the most, sessions, one-on-one session whoopings. You know what I mean? But
damn,
my mom, if she came in, her house was like, she told us to do something, specifically and this and that, and it wasn't done. Now we're like not obeying, our mother. So okay, now you got to pay a consequence.
Y'all was some big niggas. Y'all was y'all some big niggas.
My mama is 4. She's like 4'10". She's not, but she was kicking all our asses.
Cold with the technique.
Man, she was a samurai, bro. She was a samurai. She had this clear belt, bro, and we hid it from her. That's a story for another time, bro. Yeah, bro. And we was all like. So I decided to hide the belt.
She was like granddad off the boondocks.
Man, she was like granddad, bro. But at the same time, it was all love. She made sure that she made sure we knew why we was getting. She wasn't just whooping us. You know what I mean? She made sure why we was getting whoopings, and all of us are, we're great kids. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 of us. We're all, doing great. We're respectful. We don't break the law. So, she did a great job. But yes, absolutely, we got whoopings for sure.
Okay. I guess it's time to get mine. Yes, I got my ass whooped.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Definitely got my ass whooped.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't get whoopings. I didn't get whoopings. I got my ass whooped. Do
What's
I understand
difference?
What does that mean, John? What does that mean?
Oh, it's definitely a difference.
I got my ass whooped, bro. And I think it was just my pops he's an old soul. He was old school. So I got whoopings, bro, that made me think niggas didn't like me. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's where I draw the line. Like, if your kid asks the question, you know what I'm saying? If you like them or not, I don't think that's yeah. I don't think that's I don't think that's it's not I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good personally. And I think this is a big topic that us young men need to have, because I think there's a disconnect in the reasoning on whoopings.
Right.
Personally, I feel like our grandparents, you got to think. I feel like it's a mental cycle, and I think that our grandparents got whoopings because and I don't disagree with our grandparents. Why they got whoopings, probably the way they got whoopings, because you act out of line in public around the wrong white man, your whole family gonna die, your house gonna burn down. You know what I'm saying? It was a different time.
There's less time for air,
Exactly. You need to be on it. You need to be on it. Nothing changed today. I mean, yes, possibly get killed by the police if you don't know how to respect authority. But it's nowhere near like it was in the 50s, 40s, and 60s when our grandparents was coming up. So they didn't know better, so they did that to their children. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't as strict. The 70s wasn't as bad. But when you look at in the 90s going into 2000s, I don't think there's a reason that kids need whoopings the way that they give them out. They were giving them out, especially for me. I didn't need a whooping. You know what I'm saying? You tell me I was gonna get a whooping, I get scared immediately. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Eli or Terrell. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need that. You threatened me, and the things I got whoopings for, they weren't. It's what I feel like my gift is today is you talk too much. Literally, that's the reason I got the most whoopings. Kendrick Lamar, y'all remember Fear by Kendrick Lamar? I beat your ass, keep talking back. I beat your ass, who taught you that? You stole it. I beat your ass if you say that game is broken. I beat your ass if you jump on my couch. I beat your ass if you run in this house with tears in your eyes, running from poo-poo and Prentice.
Whoa.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, whenever you just hear it, you like, okay, your first time jumping on the couch, quit jumping on the couch. Okay. Second time, didn't I tell you quit jumping on the couch? A little more stern. But how often does it go past? I remember first time I jumped on the couch, I got my ass whooped.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'm not gonna jump on the couch no more, but I don't think it needed that.
Right. But what about the case? What about the case whenever your dad or your mom had told you twice already to not jump on the couch, and they explained why, because I spent all this money on this shit and you're gonna fuck it up, and you're like, okay, and then you run off, play the game, you run off and play the game, and then you come back with your homie and you start jumping on the couch, y'all playing.
Dirty
son, you didn't get it, son.
Exactly. But you think a
come to the back room. This is my dad. This is my dad. Let's go.
You just want. It's like the Price is Right. You just want to ass whooping. Get your ass.
I'm telling you, like John, I follow you, bro. I follow you, but I just feel like we can't just say we need to take whoopings out of the equation, bro.
I'm not saying that either. I don't feel like that either. Okay. I feel like when you use whoopings so much, they lose weight.
Oh, come on, John. Come on.
I like that.
Now
You
you
use them too much.
I'm ready to
they lose weight.
transition now.
Yeah.
So it's like
Now you
like,
got me, John. You got my
I've
attention,
used
bro.
this example, bro. Whenever we I feel like we've discussed this a little bit. Whenever if I'm walking in the street and baby K walking by me and I say don't run in the street, and he run in the street, that's a whooping.
Right.
Because the only lesson you're gonna learn from that is
Possibly losing your
death.
life.
Right?
Right.
You jumping on the couch, I mean, you may fall off, and break your neck on the coffee table, but you know the odds, right?
Not likely, yeah.
Right. I also think, yes, you pay money for that couch, but think about if you was a millionaire, would you really care about somebody jumping on that couch?
Come on.
Yeah, I would.
Transition.
I think it's because you're not a millionaire. You know, it's still,
We have a
even-
broke mindset. Like,
No,
dang,
it's no,
this,
no.
this couch costs $1,000. If you a millionaire and that couch costs $1,000, what you gonna do?
But no, it's bigger than that. It's
I think
respect. It's
yeah,
respect
go
of
ahead.
my.
Yeah.
It's respect of my property.
Mhm.
So if you jumping on my couch and I'm letting it happen, I'm letting it fly. You're gonna go to your grandma's house, jump on her couch. You're gonna go to your uncle's house, jump on his couch. They're gonna tell you to stop. You're gonna be like, "Shoot, my daddy don't tell me to stop. Shut up."
Yeah.
In their mind, they're
Right.
like, you know,
I've come to realize that
I
like a
agree
lot
that-
of
I
our
agree with that.
discipline was not for our home. It was for when we left. You know?
Right.
So what we would expect,
Yeah.
you know,
big
respect
time, big time.
You know, you need to respect your mama's stuff, you know, already.
agree with
But
that.
like, you
I
know,
agree with
that
that.
most of the discipline was for when you leave this place. Like
Right.
he wasn't jumping on your couch because he don't jump on my couch. He knows, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think
Right.
that's what it is. It's more of a respect thing because that couch didn't just come from money. Money don't just fall from trees. That money came from me working these hard hours, and I'm a single parent, you know. And I'm trying to make sure y'all have a couch. Y'all can't. I don't have to give y'all a couch. You know what I mean?
What?
You know what I'm saying? So like,
Right.
it's more of a respect thing, you know.
Yeah.
When it
Right.
comes
See,
to
but-
like just simple. It seems simple, but you know.
Right. I feel like the basis of your discipline should not just be whoopings. Like
I agree.
I
agree
definitely
with that.
don't
I
want
agree.
to disrespect anyone's parenting, but me
Go ahead.
personally, I just feel like that's lazy parenting. If that's the only way you can discipline your kid, that's lazy because that's not gonna work.
And
we
there
can
are
go.
parents like
We
that.
can go to we can go to Oklahoma County right now. All them boys that's in there probably got whooped more than anybody.
Right.
Obviously, it didn't work.
Right.
So
Right.
where were you at getting mentally disciplined in? And that's
Wow.
what I'm gonna do. Like that, bro. That whipping stuff don't really, because after 5 minutes, you done
weight.
crying. I just got whooping, and then after you get like Eli, y'all buff and strong, bro. After like them whooping, y'all wasn't hurt by that. Y'all was more hurt of the fact that y'all made your mama upset, bro.
Exactly.
The whooping itself
Yup.
did not affect you, bro.
Well,
So it's like
it's-
it's more of the mental aspect that I want to focus
my
on.
last time getting a whooping, I was probably 11 years old, so I wasn't buff and big at 11 years old. Them shits hurt. Like my last whooping hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I thought y'all
Like,
was born swole.
Nah, we wasn't born swole, bro. I know. Hey, you it makes sense, but nah, that's not. That's not. But nah, man, like the whoopings, like the shit was pain, and that's why.
Yeah.
That's why that's how I learned my lessons through the whoopings. And like as I got older, like when I turned like 13 and 14, when I started building muscle, like my mental state was more of the reason of why, okay, let's stop messing around, because mama shouldn't come home with, all she asked for us is to wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Now she's home and she's tired. She worked overtime and she's, now she's like, dang, I just asked these, my kids to wash the dishes. That's all I asked for. And now she's like stressed out even more.
Deserves a whooping?
No, I'm saying like she didn't whip us though. Like
No,
at
I'm
that
saying
point.
if y'all didn't.
No,
do
if
it.
we didn't, yeah. I mean, if my mama asked us a simple task, she's like, I need y'all to wash the dishes, because if you don't wash the dishes, the house is gonna be dirty. If the house get dirty enough, we gonna get bugs. And if we get bugs, don't nobody want to live here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So wash the dishes. She's gone till at least 5 p.m. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And if those dishes are not done, one, we disobeying our parents. That's one strike. And we had time, and we had a warning too. So she already did all the 3 phases, and she would tell us, if it's not done, I'm coming home and y'all getting a whooping. So like the fact that we knew is extra disrespectful. So she walks in and like, dang, I told these niggas I was gonna whoop them.
Yeah,
They must
right.
not, and that deserves a whooping. Absolutely.
I don't think that
Yeah, I
deserves
think and then another thing, I think it's I'm really against the weapons. Like, bro, there's some people
BJ.
who's really been whooped with some stuff.
BJ.
Yeah.
We
Like,
gotta.
it's the
Before
weapons,
this-
bro. Like,
Before
that's
this
a-
end, we
yeah.
gotta talk about the worst weapon we ever got and what she used.
And what weapon? Oh my
What
lord!
weapon?
Like,
The weapons get crazy.
got-
Go ahead.
I ain't
BJ.
heard some. I
don't know.
things.
Y'all
I'm
y'all
like,
telling now. We can't be telling.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, bro.
Bro,
weapons.
No, but I think,
got
bro,
some stuff,
I just
bro.
think like, so y'all going. So I take it, Elon, Trevin, y'all probably
Mhm.
going to whoop your children.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. If it's needed.
Okay, time out.
If it's needed.
Let's discuss what is a whooping to y'all.
A beating with a belt.
Is it just boom, boom, boom?
Punishment? Any type of physical. Any
your
type
hand.
of.
A whooping with the belt.
No, that's real because some
No, a
people
whooping
say
is
just a
any
whooping
type of
is
physical-
boom, boom, boom.
Exactly. That's a whooping.
But to
Any
me,
type
a
of-
whooping is
yeah.
a belt with a.
A whooping is me putting pain on my
On your butt.
Discipline. Physical discipline is a whooping. Whether it's 5 spankings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you just got your ass whooped real quick. You know what I'm saying? It's a whooping, bro. Now a belt is a whooping. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Well, I just wanted to disclose.
Let me just.
So
sorry.
Go ahead, Trey. Go ahead, Trey.
What a whooping, you know what I'm saying? Because my version of what you just explained was not a whooping to me. That's just a spanking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just want to clarify that the age of your child matters. When it comes to whooping, you shouldn't be whooping your child at 1, 2 years old, bro. You should
with
be
a belt,
taking a belt and whooping his ass.
Nigga can't even talk, bro.
Like exactly, BJ. That's so important, bro.
That's important.
A
BJ.
child has to be old enough to really understand why they're being whooped.
Exactly.
Right.
Or like you
I
said,
agree.
John, I think you mentioned they're just gonna, or BJ, they're just gonna be scared or fear. No, that was John. They're just gonna fear you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna learn anything.
Yeah.
You know, they're still gonna go jump on, Uncle David's couch, but they're just not jumping on your couch because they're scared of you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're not really learning any lessons. But yeah, so I do want to disclose that, nigga. Don't be whooping your child.
We're not
like,
whooping toddlers, bro.
Like for Jaden, bro, he's trying to get into the bathroom cabinets. Jaden, my son, he's trying to get into the bathroom cabinets. I got, some bleach and stuff in there. I'm like, no. And he looks at me and smiles and then opens it again. I'm like, no, and he's still smiling. So I let him do it again. And then I smack his hand about 2 or 3 times to where he's like, damn.
And reason why is because Jaden knows what no means now. And Kai knows what we say at. We don't say no, but we say at. And Kai knows what at means now. So now
I do that too, bro. I do that
I'm
too.
saying at, and and now he tells me at, which is hilarious and it's great. It's the best thing ever. Like I take the remote from him. He's like at daddy, But he knows what the word means, and so like that communication part, like BJ was saying, like you can't even talk. No, communicate. If you can't communicate, I'm not whooping you. Like if you don't know, if I feel like you don't know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, then I agree. I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But I just want to make it important that we decipher what's the difference between, like I said, a spanking and a whooping.
A spanking and a whooping. Okay.
Because I think it's a difference.
That's
I think
fair.
it's a difference. Trevin, you spank Jaden. You don't whoop Jaden. You know what I'm saying right now. Yeah, I wouldn't even call that a spanking. You tap him because I'm sure,
It's no power.
Yeah, that's all wrist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think the reason, because man, I just think about whoopings, and y'all know how I am with history, bro. I feel like we lost our way on how disciplined, in the Bible, in the Old Testament, they say stone a baby if they disobey their parents. That's damn near death. So that's Old Testament though. But I think I had to throw that in this Old Testament.
Old Testament.
Back then. But
we need a topic on the Old Testament.
Whew.
That's a whole topic.
I need to do some reading again, bro.
We need to read up on it, bro, because like it's the Old Testament, but it's the Bible though.
Right.
It's still the Bible.
It is the Bible. Anyway, go ahead.
But
go ahead.
No, I think it's just I don't think we know a better way of discipline. We're just now becoming to the age where we really, I'm sure now, bro, as we evolve as humans, I think if my son, baby K, don't do something, I'm gonna ask him why. Why didn't you do it? Because I had a bad day at school. Maybe his day was worse than yours. Why he didn't do the dishes? You may have asked him to do the dishes, but you didn't feel like doing the dishes either. That's why you asked him to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because maybe he went through something that day, or maybe he's going through things that I don't think parents talk to their children enough anymore. That there's a disconnect between parent and child saying, I'm superior to you because you're a child, or I know more than you because you're a child. We're kind of like blocked off from learning from our kids and having that open
about to
dialogue.
hurt
Like
some feelings, boy.
BJ talked about he's able to BJ really like tells, we all know BJ is the mama's boy, or the biggest mama's boy of all of it. No offense, Brian. That's a compliment.
That's cool.
But
BJ,
you're able to actually talk to your mom about getting whoopings, bro. You're able to talk to your mom literally about women. You're able to talk to your mom about anything. And I think that's what's disconnected right now is the family aspect. We don't, our kids explaining what's wrong, it's an excuse. Right. But anytime you don't want to do something, it's not an excuse. It's real because I got a job. You a kid, what you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. What y'all think?
Like me, I'm just going to stick to what I've been saying. I just feel like that should not be the first. Like, honestly, I think it should be a waterfall effect. Don't start with the whooping.
I agree.
That's still a waterfall effect. That's let me mentally discipline you. Like in Trevin's case, like, hey, Jaden, stop. And like he did, it's a waterfall. He said, stop. I said, stop. He's still not listening. Then let's go to the whipping. A lot of parents now, that's the first and only option.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what I tell you? Pow! Like, what did you tell me?
BJ, that made me just
that's what I'm saying. What did you tell me though? Like, you just whipped me, bro. So that's my whole thing, bro. It's just a waterfall effect. And honestly, I'm about to get even deeper. But like John was talking about, it's like a generational thing because once again, this boy gonna go through life. You know what I'm saying? And his so-called mom and daddy, he love him. So when he get into a relationship with a girl, he's going to whip on his girl because that's because I love and that's what we do. So it's like it's way deeper. So when I say I'm not gonna whip my son, it's way more than just me being his parent and not like it's way even deeper than that because I want to stop that even for his kids and like no, we're gonna talk about this and I'm gonna that's my but that's a whole nother thing. But God is good. Go ahead, Eli.
On that took a little turn, BJ. That took a little turn.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Like, that's why you do need to whoop your kids and explain things and stuff like that. And parents, if there's two, I didn't have to, but if there's two parents in there, I don't know about the kids whooping their, say, Kai grows up, significant other because of they got whoopings as a kid. But when they see like their parents, I feel like that can have an effect if their parents were abusive to each other or one another. But even what John was saying, I get it. Like, with the kids, that's a valid point. Like, what if your kid had a bad day at school or, this and that or why or, whatnot, just going back on the example that I use, like if it's a Saturday and we home all day, and she asked us and, she's already had that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. She's already had that conversation about, what's going to happen if it don't get done, why it needs to be done. And what I'm gonna do if y'all don't do it, you know what I mean? Sure. And even if I do have stuff going on, you know what I mean? I have stuff going on now, but I still have to go to work because I have to pay bills. It's still it's on the parent to explain these things because all of it is to prepare you. Even though it's messed up, you're gonna have to go to work sometimes when you're feeling sad or when you had a bad day. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, you're gonna lose your house. You're not gonna have rent, or you're not gonna have food. You know what I'm saying? So and another thing we can't forget is it affects each child differently. Each child is their own person and human being. We can all agree on that.
That's a point.
One kid out of the four of us, one kid might turn out like BJ was saying and view the same weapons that we all got and use that on their wife, when they grow up. Or one person may be like, me and see as discipline and preparing for life and maturity and stuff like that. Another child might see it as, like John was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like just lack of, so we have to remember because BJ mentioned that what did you say about the kids are whippings don't do anything, you know, because they still go off and do bad stuff.
Right.
You know, my mom, you know, me and my brother grew up in the same household, and we don't have the same values. Not because my mom, you know, whooped us. It's because we're two different people. And no matter how many whoopings you're going to get at the end of the day, when you turn a certain age, you're going to make your own decisions. Because like I said, my mom didn't whoop us when we was 11 and 12. Like we got it, and she whooped us, or she trained us early you know, on the life lessons. But when we got a certain age, we decided to make our own decisions. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's not my mom's fault that, you know, one may turn one way. You know, you raise them the best you can, and then you know, you move on and you keep teaching them as they're older, but you really raise them the best you can. Like we have to remember our kids, even if we get upset, you know, however way we might think our way is the best way, but you know, our kids gonna turn out how they're gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you really just leave it to God and have faith on that part. You know what I mean? The way they turn out, my whooping it's not for that. I'm just trying to prepare them for the basics that you need in life, and discipline, and the fundamentals and the respect and this and that. But the way my child actually turns out, I'm praying to God that he makes the right decisions when it's time. So that's how
train up a child in the way they should go. Like that's on the way that they should go. So, you know, Terrell didn't need so many whoopings, so my mama didn't whoop Terrell as much. Right. You know what I mean? Cameron needed a lot of them. Levon needed whoopings and talk tos. I needed, you know, I just really needed talk tos when it was one-on-one. You know what I mean? So my mom did perfect at that, but we all got a mix of everything because balance is key. Right. Everybody needs a touch of everything, even though you're sensitive or even though you're big at heart. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to learn how to deal with your feelings and emotions and still get whatever job done that needs to be done. It's part of being human, and it's part of being responsible.
Right.
That was good, Eli.
That was. Hey, yeah, Trevin, what you think, bro? What you think, man?
Well, yeah, I mean, great points from both of y'all, man. I mean, to echo Eli, I feel like when it comes to deciding on how to discipline your child, the only way to really know is to be communicating with your child, which is a point that BJ brought up. Like really communicate and understand where your child's coming from, so you know how to approach disciplining him, right? And stay in sync with your spouse, your lady, your wife. Like you know, if your son has a conversation with you and you only, and you feel like you need to share that with your wife, like y'all stay in sync so you know how to, you know, efficiently raise your son. You know, I was blessed, bro, because I had a dad and mom in the household, which they worked together. They loved us, supported us, and they were serious about us. So they were serious about, you know, putting out some good humans in the world. And so they were really in sync when it came to how they were disciplining us and their values and like, you know, kind of to highlight the whole purpose of this podcast with parents need to communicate more and really be in sync with their child rather than just jumping straight to the belt. So my dad on one end, which, you know, he did a decent job, but he was really like, if he was involved, it was probably a whooping involved. So, you know, he did his best with trying to, you know, check in. But if you really got him that mad, it's no talking, bro. Like, it's bad. But my mom, bro, I'll put it like this. My mom's discipline, in my opinion, worked better than my dad's. And she didn't whoop me. She didn't whoop me one time.
Wow.
The discussions that we had, honestly, I would rather get 3 whoopings from my dad. You know, he tired. He just got off work. He ain't even got that power. You know, it's like, no, I gotta. Hey, I want to jump back to how good my mom did on to us, but I just got a quick side story. So Landon, bro, I remember me and Cam was in there giggling, bro, in his room, and he was getting whooped, and he got like 2 or 3 whoopings, and he came in there and he was like, "Man, that shit ain't even hurt." And
and your mama heard him.
My dad heard him, bro.
Oh, shout out to Land Louie.
Nah.
Bro,
it didn't hurt.
My dad busted in the room. He didn't say nothing. He just busted in the room, grabbed Landon. Bro, I ain't never heard a nigga get whooped so hard, bro.
He said, "You gonna feel this one."
Hey. Yeah. So, but anyways,
now we gotta get Landon on the pod to he needs some revenge. Man. We need a Trev story, bro. We need it.
Hey, he be watching it, bro. He's faithful listener. Shout out to my boy Louis.
Yes.
But back to my mom, bro. Yeah, bro. Those sit downs, those groundings, bro. Those, you not going to Jalen's house, nigga. You gonna stay in your room, no TV, no games, and think about what you did. And I'm gonna come in and talk to you. And she would just talk to me, bro. You know, like, this is the reason why you're grounded. This is this and that. And she's in there on the phone laughing. And I'm like stuck. I'm
in
like,
your soul.
bro, I'm upset, bro. And so, like, yeah, that works better than a whooping, bro. You know, like, it really that affected me, bro. Like, that really, I didn't do that no more. You know, I didn't do whatever I did to get in trouble. I remembered that feeling, like, damn. You know, she didn't beat me, but mentally, bro, she just really like got to me. So, like, no, shout out to my mom for real.
Shout out to her, bro. And I love, bro. Carrie brought that up recently. It's called grounding, right? Now, you know how oftentimes it's become popular. Ground yourself. Sit with no TV. Sit by yourself. Kids don't know how to sit by themselves no more.
It's a lost art.
Yeah. And whenever now, imagine us knowing what we know now when we ground. Say I ground baby K, me and Carrie ground baby K. Sit in there and like just be with yourself. You know what I'm saying?
That helps, bro.
Bro, it helps growth. It just like Jesus sat on the mountain 40 days, 40 nights by himself. No TV, no phone, no, you know what I'm saying? It reflecting. Yes. And I think that's the power of it. And I think like, and I'm gonna just go in a segue into how I would, you know, raise my son. Like, I know it may be early to say because he's not here, but I really don't see me using no weapons against him because I'm gonna give a little. There's a village in Africa.
Do your thing, John.
Oh yeah, you know I'm about to get there. So
get right.
There's a village in Africa. Whenever one of them does something wrong, the whole village shuts down, and they bring them into everybody crowds around, and they all just give them a hug. Literally, no whippings, no nothing. They all give them a hug, and imagine the emotion that that person feels like, you know, they're like, dang, I just stopped the whole days of work. Everybody just stopped working to come here and just let me know they still love me, even though what I did was probably fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the power of like family, most of all. And just, I feel like understanding, because oftentimes, bro, I think it's just a matter of misunderstanding our children, because yes, they was jumping on the couch. No, they wasn't supposed to be. But what was the intention? Did the kid jump on this couch with the intention, I'm gonna fuck daddy couch up? Or was it the intention, I just want to have fun? So like BJ said, it's the parents. So if he got all this energy, maybe we need to go to the park.
Facts.
Maybe we need to go put them in sports. Maybe we need to, you know what I'm saying, find something to get an outlet for all this energy.
Like that.
Now we're hitting nerves.
Yeah.
Facts.
Some
we don't. The only time kids go to sports, bro, is practice. If it ain't no practice, they not doing nothing.
Facts.
We don't go to the Eli. That's one thing I love about Eli and Johnson. They always going to the park. Always going to the
stay
park.
at the park.
Trevin, you told me you stay across the street from the park. You know what I'm saying? And
every day, whenever
they have that outlet, you know, it's just like, I don't want to compare kids to a dog, but when it's proven fact, when you walk your dog, they act way better at home.
They behave better.
That's just that's why I don't think I need to use any form of weapon unless it's a death situation. The only way, you know, say you can learn is from me. Then that's the only time I feel like I'll ever use a weapon.
That's what's up, bro. That makes a lot of sense. That's tight, bro. I mean, I don't know if I gave my answer though about like if I'm a whoop.
Oh no, we haven't started it yet.
Oh, we haven't started. Okay.
No, I I just started it off.
Oh, you started it. Okay. I was about to say, oh shoot, I was talking too much, bro. I've definitely learned from John and BJ, bro. Especially when BJ mentioned one time that you know, it's the why you're crying. You know, I haven't started whooping my child yet, obviously, but that's like extremely important. You know what I mean? Like I as a kid, I did not get asked like, why am I crying?
Exactly.
You know, at least I don't remember. You know what I mean? You know, or when when they asked it, it was like, shut that up. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
why'd you cry for? You know, hey, you know, stop crying. You know what I mean? So, but I plan on using all the tools. You know, the talk tos, the weapons, the spankings. I think
A bat?
so far, no.
The bat.
Man, come on, man. Come on, Trev.
Fucking with you, man.
For people like Trevin,
I think it's a weapon.
the discipline, the discipline, you know,
Weapons,
I'm gonna use those tools. Yeah, I'm not weapons, you know, hey. But what so far that I've noticed, you know, in my young parenting life, it's danger. It's danger is what I get the tappings for, you know. So and like y'all said, I agree with a lot of what Trevin said. Like I got both too, you know. Like when I did something as far as like discipline and like, you know, my responsibility, this and that, or cleaning up, or, you know, showing respect, most of the time I got a whooping. But when I did something like really serious, or it was something big, like, oh shoot, I'm in trouble, like, you know, which I really didn't do often. Like, yeah, I got them talk tos and them conversations about how life should go. Like even things that I've said, and me being young and not knowing what I said, you know what I mean? And watch what your kids, you know, watch as well. Like this for, you know, when you're, no matter how young you think they are, they're going to repeat what they watch. You know,
That's true.
This is going to get a little crazy, but
come on.
Like I've had this, like, we would sometimes go over my dad's house very blue moon, you know, when he was in town, and like we would watch South Park and stuff like that, and at a very young age. And so I learned things from South Park that they were making fun of. And so I was having a conversation with my mom about what if I had a sister and stuff like that. And I was like, if I had a sister, I would rape her. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what, and you know, my mom, she was terrified, and that I said something like, you know what I mean? But she didn't whoop me though. You know what I mean? She was like, where did you get that from? Where did this, that? She parented the hell out of me. And I was like, wow. Like now I'm like, dang, I can't believe I said that. Like, why would I say? But the episode that I was watching, they was making fun. Yeah, they were making fun of. I thought it was something funny, you know, or something like that. So, you know, watch what your kids watch, you know, just to shout that out right there, because that popped up in my head. I know that's kind of off, but
no, that's real. That's real. That's necessary, bro.
But it's the talk tos. It's what she did. She didn't whoop me. You know, she didn't whoop my ass for saying that. That was very serious. You know what I mean? She made sure that I understood what that was, why that's not right, why you should never do, you know, this and that. You know, don't say everything you like. I got the whole everything on TV you don't repeat. You know, this and that stuff like that. I got that whole entire, learned a lot in that one night. So whoopings aren't everything, you know. And I do believe that parents be being lazy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or don't know how to that's where it starts with us,
or maybe
just our kids can they just don't know. They just don't know how to even start that conversation, you know what I mean? So that's why it starts with us. We're the first examples for our kids.
Exactly.
So I agree with, there's no wrong way, you know what I'm saying? And there's no complete right way, you know what I'm saying? But there are a lot of wrong ways or whatever. So it's just a balance, you know what I mean? But all of us, you know, are correct, you know what I'm saying? Like it works for all. So but yeah, I'll be using all the tools, the parenting tools, if needed.
If needed,
you know, I'm already a talk kind of guy, you know what I mean? But I don't like disrespect. I don't like. I'm really sensitive about, you know, my wife. You know, you don't hit your mom, you know, stuff like that, and this and that. You know, so and there's things, you know, we're communicating in this and that, but communication is key. You know, BJ and John, for sure, communication is first. Like, have to learn communication first before I can even whoop you. You know what I mean? So of course it's more important. Like that's that's you know, so that's how I feel about it.
Yeah, with you, I'll go. I feel like for me, I feel like mine's is different. I mean, I feel like I'll be doing me being in college and get my my master's, or not my master's, my major was psychology. So I feel like me personally, I feel like I'll be doing my child a disservice if I just did all that and then still didn't apply it to my actual life. So that's why it's, for me, like I actually really took, especially like the parts when we were talking about adolescence and toddler, you know, age, I really took that serious because I actually want to move like that with my child. Now in regards to how I'm gonna move, I mean, I'm not gonna say, you know, I'm just not, because I mean, I'll never say what I'll never do, because you never know. But what I will say, I had a conversation with my child's mother early on. I said, if he ever needs a whooping, I should be the only one who's giving him a whooping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why do you say that? Why do you think that?
Because I think especially because we all got sons, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, and this is just me personally, I feel like the only person who should be whipping, you know, their son is their father. That's just me. That's just mine.
Why you feel like that?
Because I feel like like you shouldn't be, you know, like I would never. I mean, which this, you know, this
Of
ain't
course, if their father is
comparable.
present, right?
Yeah, for sure. Like I feel like, you know, uncles or grandpas or cousins or homie friend, like tell me what happened, and then I'll like call me, or I'm about to call your daddy, and then he about to start. But that's just me. I feel like, and then from that point, I'll do it, and you know, she was cool with that. But I just feel like I should, as the father of this black boy son, I just feel like I should be the only one who's giving him a whip. That's just me. And it's probably going, you know, a lot of people are not going to disagree or agree, but I don't care. Your son not 7. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Y'all can have your own son and move how y'all want to move. This how I'm gonna move with 7. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I'm not just gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna whip my, you know what I'm saying, not gonna whip my kid. But like how Trevin said, it's about environment as well. Like I didn't get whoopings, so it's like I wasn't exposed to that. Like a lot of people are like, bro, how do you really not cuss? Cause nobody around me cuss. My mama don't cuss. Like no one around me cuss. So that's not something that I know. Don't nobody like. How are you 25? Ain't never drunk or smoked? It's not around me. I just so that's like I feel like that with whoopings. Bro. Like I never, I didn't get whoopings. So it's like that's not a thing that, you know, we focused on. You know what I'm saying? The Bible and trying to put child in the way they should grow. So I'm gonna focus more on training my child. So when they are out in the world, and I think that was like the first podcast we was talking about that when Trevin said, you know, it's hard. No, for the we was talking about police brutality. Like it is hard out here. So I'm gonna focus on making sure I train him so when he is out there, he's gonna succeed, bro. So I'm just not gonna sit here and because once again, I personally just think that's lazy parenting. I want to do a waterfall. Talk to him first, see why he's crying, tell him why this is bad, and then if I still need to whip you from that point, then I'm gonna do that. But that's just
that's all right with me, brother.
I love it, bro. I love it, sir. I got a similar perspective as BJ, man, and you like Eli. You guys have really opened my eyes to this subject because when I first had a son, and this is being honest with y'all, bro, I was like, okay, you know, I gotta be that hard dad. I gotta be that tough dad. And I'm not even, I mean, I'm a tough nigga, but like when it comes to like discipline and stuff like that, like I'm not gonna beat no kid, you know. But in my mind, I was like, well, I gotta become that because you know, my dad with me, like I felt like it was a must. But what you guys have done for me, real shit, I feel like I don't have to whip my child for him to be a good man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so, and I truly believe that. Now, I'm not taking it off the table because I think there are extreme situations where a nigga need a whooping, no question. So, I mean, and if I get there, I'll take it there. But Jaden's gonna know that. Yeah. Like he's gonna know because I'm gonna be connected with him. I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna discuss with him. I'm gonna know, like he's gonna know. Oh shit, you know, I can't do this because Daddy don't play that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, because I do think, you know, they don't need to be scared of us. But we need to be able to instill some fear in them about some of the things that they do in life as children.
I agree.
They need to have some sort of fear because, I mean, if you're not scared of nothing, bro, as a child, you can get your shit. You can get your ass into some shit. I'll just keep it that way. But yeah, man, I'm gonna focus on respecting yourself and respecting others, and I think, you know, just really pushing that, bro, is going to keep them out of a lot of things. Because one thing that I did as a kid, bro, is I had respect for everybody, bro. Adults, people, kids, whatever. Like I just respected them because I wanted to represent. Yeah, I think I cut out.
No, you good.
You good, bro.
I think I cut out, but
you're good, bro.
Yeah, you straight.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I want to push respect because as a kid, one thing I did was I really wanted to represent my name, that Carson name.
Yeah. And so that's what niggas lost sight of.
Kids out there, young men, bro, young women,
That's
your
lost,
name,
Trev.
bro. Your name matters, bro.
That's another
That's-
pie. That's
that's
another
lost,
pie.
It is. It is. It is.
I literally
that's
heard a
wild.
lyric, bro.
Trevor
Where it
dropping
was
some
like,
heat, bro.
nowadays niggas care about they handle more than their last name.
That's not good, bro.
Now.
That's not good. And so,
Trevor, you
know,
speaking, bro.
that came from respect, bro. That came from respecting myself and respecting others, because I don't want to go out there and act crazy, because that don't make me look bad. It make my dad look bad, my big cousins, my uncle,
Come
my
on,
grandma.
Trev.
Like,
Come on, Trev.
and so, bro, that felt good,
Go.
bro. Bro, it felt good whenever, bro. It feels so good when a
Oh, you
teacher,
a Carson?
bro. What, bro? When a
Yeah.
teacher would come to my mom and be like, "Man, you got some damn good kids." Like, I wish I had
Oh,
a
man.
1,000.
Yeah.
I wish I had 1,000 Trevins in my classroom, man. Y'all
Bro.
Carson's got it going. Like,
Ain't no better
I'm-
feeling.
what? That means they feel good, bro. They feel like they did their job, bro. And you just carrying.
I
the
wish there was like that at home.
Facts.
Bro, that's what they say.
Hey,
That's
hey,
That is what they say.
That's that post-traumatic slave syndrome. We gonna get into that later.
Yeah, but yeah, that's
That
me,
later.
man. That's my take, man. You know,
beautiful, Trev. Beautiful.
No, that's amazing. Yeah, I think like all of y'all said, bro, it takes knowing your kid to know when to use the belt or when to use a
The
whooping.
tactic, yeah.
Because like BJ said, you can give a kid 500 whippings over their life. Therefore, after probably the 50th, that ain't shit. Or you can whip somebody 5 times their entire life. It's like, damn, I must have really did something to get this whooping.
Yeah.
And also it goes important to knowing your child, because this is, of course, when you know better, you do better. And in a moment of transparency, I feel like my pops didn't know me on the level that he should have. The reason he kept whipping me for talking too much.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important. I think we need to know our children and have a relationship with, because if they say talk too much, let me put something to where you get to use that. Because bro, literally from first grade, parent teacher conferences from first grade, bro, all the way till I think he went to my last parent teacher conference probably sophomore year of high school.
Wow.
Jonathan is a great student. He is a great student. He just talks too much.
Yeah.
So fuck the great student. You getting a whooping, you get home since you don't know how to be quiet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I think that's important, bro. We just need to actually, learn and understand our children and take off the dad hat, the parent hat, even for the women out there. Take off the parent hat and understand your child, because like Eli said at the beginning, your child is their own person.
Right.
No matter what, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what let's not get caught in trying to make your child
into what you want,
what you wish you were did, or you know what I'm saying?
That's
or even like when I was a kid, I didn't do that. I'm not you.
Like, nigga,
You know
that
what
was
I'm saying?
50 years ago, bro. Like,
Right.
And I think that's just important, man. So with that being said, man, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Clear Vision podcast, starting y'all Saturday off right.
Facts.
Where can they find us at, man?
You can find us at Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any podcast store. We are on there, man. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our podcast. Leave a
Shout out
review.
to the
We need
views.
that.
Yeah, shout out to the
please,
views.
please, Eli.
Last episode.
Somebody out there, they're looking for some clear vision, man. They want to
Yes,
know
sir. Yes, sir.
some insight from Trevor, Eli, Brian, J, or John. How can they reach us?
Man, connect with us, man. We want these scenarios. We want these questions, man. Connect with us. We love it. We love all the help we need to get everybody right, get us right. Maybe you can teach us something. You know what I mean? So go ahead and you can hit us up on this email, man. It's the clearvisionpod@gmail.com. Clearvisionpod@gmail.com. We need it, man. Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Yeah.
Say whatever. Be as raw as you want to be, man. Say whatever you want to say on there.
We're waiting on the first one.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
We're waiting on the first one. We're going to get it soon. Oh, and don't forget us to rate us 5 stars. You know what I'm saying? As much as we talk about our children, somewhere in our lives, we still feel like children, and we want you to like us. So let us know. Let us know if you like us or not. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Yeah.
Hey.